Hello friends and strangers, this is Dr. Deezee with Let's Play Ninja Gaiden 3. I'm excited. I've been trying to record this a couple times and it's been all staggery and stuttery and all this other crap, and I figured out I was just a huge idiot and I had my laptop on power saver mode instead of high performance mode. Yeah, so I'm stupid. That's your introduction to Ninja Gaiden 3. Speaking of being stupid, as a child I could never really understand what was going on in this plot, so with this Let's Play, hopefully we will be harnessing the power of our adult minds to figure it out. First question, how can Irene outrun Ryu in heels? Not sure if the game's going to explain that to us, but okay. Second question might be, why is Ryu chasing her? Don't know. So apparently, in the intervening years between Ninja Gaiden 2 and Ninja Gaiden 3, Ryu's taken on a job as security for some kind of secret lab. Which is cool, I guess. I bet the pay's a little better. Cardinal's a good code name for a mission. I wish I could be a part of Operation Cardinal. By the way, I should probably mention, if you hear that like loud sound periodically in my videos, it's because I live right next to San Diego Airport, and so you hear planes flying by all the time. I apologize. I like how you eliminated Irene as opposed to murdering her, and those coordinates, I actually know where those are because I'm in the military. I can't tell you, though, because you will find that lab that Ryu found. So, we gotta keep secrets in the business here. It looked an awful lot like you, Ryu. I don't know if that defense is going to hold up in court. And what the hell's the Dragnet? Is that like the Dragon Clan internet? I wonder what kind of connection speed he has to that, or if I can get myself on there. Maybe it'll stop YouTube from banning all my videos. Jerks. If you don't find a mirror in your journey, then probably going to not get a lot of rest, would be my guess. I'm disappointed that the title screen does not sound like it's spitting on you. I do, however, like the little glint on Ryu's sword there. It's cool. So right off the bat we notice Ryu taunts his enemies every time he slashes, which is really important, by saying "ha." I'm a big supporter of that change. Also, this game gets points for starting out with a good transition. Like, you know, in Ninja Gaiden 2, you kind of see Ashtar and he talks all his evil crap, and then all of a sudden you're just thrust into like some nondescript city, killing guys, whatever. Not a lot of plot setup as to how you got there. But at least this game is like, hey, there's this secret lab and Irene gets killed there, and you're gonna go there and investigate it, and now we're inside a secret lab. Which, by the way, like, what the hell is that alien thing in the tank there? That's real creepy. But yeah, but don't worry, the plot gets really irrelevant and illogical real fast, so don't think that that kind of smooth stage transition is going to stick around for too much longer. This power-up that I have right now, by the way, I think is like the only addition to the game's power-up repertoire over Ninja Gaiden 2. And you do lose the Ninja Ghosts, which get traded in for this really sweet sword upgrade that gives you all this extra range, which I think is nice. As you can see, stage 1 being the introductory stage, not exceedingly difficult. I still want to know what these aliens are. They look like they're alive and pissed, which is really too bad. Yeah, I would agree with that statement. I worked in an ordinary lab. Well, maybe not ordinary, it's a calibration lab, but, you know. Yeah, we didn't have any, like, aliens in the walls, though. So. Hey there, Ryu, I'm this complete stranger in this lab that you don't know anything about, and I would like you to do a favor for me. Get through all these traps and go to some crazy fortress for no reason. Because you're the only one that can do it. Those are good questions, but I would more be asking, like, why? Why do you want me to do these things? And also, why should I do these things? You know, whatever. Oh, you don't have time. What do you have? Where do you have to be? What's your name? Who are you? And why am I in a desert? So, alright. Plot already going downhill. Just a lot of questions. Now in addition to trying to figure out who killed Irene, if it wasn't just, you know, Ryu, which probably it was, we're in the middle of a desert, going to some place called Castle Rock Fortress for a guy we don't know, for reasons also unknown. But we do know that the way there will be dangerous because the enemy we don't know who the enemy is, but we know that the enemy has a trap path, so... Alright, fantastic. Sounds good. And from the desert we transition smoothly into an underground magma lava cave with advanced machines and ninja thugs. And really sweet background music. So, I forgive this area for being crazy because it has that sweet background music. Maybe you're less forgiving, I don't know. Ninja Gaiden 2 mostly plays like the predecessor Ninja Gaiden 3 with the way like power-ups are collected and stuff, and that orange power-up filling your meter entirely. As I may have mentioned before, either maybe in Stage 1 or in the other Ninja Gaiden LPs, this game only gives you 5 continues. So if you burn through all your lives and use up a continue, it's a much more consequence than previously. And if you know anything about my playstyle, I don't really use a whole lot of save states. In fact, I'm kind of planning on just trying to go through this in one sitting without using save states, because I think it'd be fun. So we will see how effective I am at that goal. Right now I'm on the precipice of death in the second stage, burning through one of my lives, which would be really unfortunate. Thankfully, however, there is this one up here, so if I do bite it, not too big a deal because I can go back and get that one out. So, oh, and I do bite it. This game's a little more brutal with its respawn system. In the other Ninja Gaidens, when you die, you kind of respawn on the same screen. This one will just kick you back to the start of whatever area you were at, like 2-2 or whatever. It doesn't kick you all the way back to 2-1 or whatever, but it will kick you back to the... Notice how it keeps track of its boards by calling it 22A, 22B, 22C, 22D. There might even be some 22Es. It's like you die on 22E, you go all the way back to 22A, which kind of sucks. If you just made it to 2-3 like a man, then it wouldn't have been a problem. I hope you're not too bored of seeing this little segment twice, but you know, sometimes even the greats screw up and die. I apologize. I'm sure there'll be plenty more deaths later, as if I remember right, this game gets pretty ridiculous. In fact, I think Stage 3 it starts to kick up the difficulty to stupid and just gets worse from there. But when you beat this game as a kid on the NES without save states and the crap like that, you felt like a man because, again, you know, you only had the 5 continues, so you actually had to really know what you were doing. Unlike me right here, getting stuck, whatever, getting hit all over the place. It's cool. I'm almost at the end. Once again, you know, why are we here? That's my big question. What does this have to do with Castle Rock Fortress? Why were we in the desert? Why? Alright, boss time. Sweet. This guy's really stupid easy. This is all he does. He flies around and throws those fireballs, which actually is a common tactic for a lot of Ninja Gaiden enemies, but his hitbox is like anywhere. It's not like a stupid little tiny pentagram, so he's pretty easy to strike, especially with this increased sword upgrade or whatever you want to call it. And yep, goes down real fast. Now pay attention, there wasn't any kind of screen in the background. I want you to think about that for a second. No screen, no screen, no screen. Screen! Alright, okay. That guy, by the way, is Foster, who you would recognize from Ninja Gaiden 1. If I had been courteous enough to actually do the cutscenes in that game for you, which I wasn't. Real quick, he was the boss of Irene in that game. Not sure if he's still her boss or whatever in this game. But he also kidnaps Ryu. Ryu gets kidnapped twice in Ninja Gaiden 1. And Foster sends him into the Amazon to go crush Jackio's fortress and wreck all his crap. Which Ryu does. But then Foster tries the old backstab at the end, which you did get to see. That was Foster on the little telecommunicator or whatever with Irene saying, "You must kill Ryu Hayabusa," and Ryu swears his vengeance, but Foster does not play a role in Ninja Gaiden 2 whatsoever. I like to note generally if you are going to run into somebody in the future, it helps if that person's alive. I don't really think you can run into them when they're dead, but Foster thinks it might be possible. Alright, we're at Act 3. I'll probably cut off the video right here. Maybe make a save state for myself just in case the video recording goes poopy, which it has in the past. So anyway, I will see you for episode 2.